Hi and welcome back to the Cheeky Crypto Podcast. My name's Chris and it's fantastic to have you back with us for another video. And in today's video, we're going to have a look at a number of big topics happening in the crypto space right now. One being obviously the SEC, BUSD scenario and Paxos and all that sort of stuff. So if you enjoy this sort of content, mash up the like button, subscribe if you haven't subscribed already, tap in that bell, selecting all the notifications so you never miss a video. Let's waste no time. Let's get down to the desktop. Okay, so we're going to start here, and this is the biggest news right now, and that is that the SEC are to sue Crypto Trust Co. Paxos over the Binance stablecoin. Paxos also faces a probe from the New York Department of Financial Services. So this is interesting, and I've kind of been saying for a while, it feels like there's some senior people in the US that have a agenda against Binance, it would appear, and anyone that's associated with them now is also, in the crosshairs. And it's all, for me, looks like it's all part of a plan to just take down Binance at all costs and make it very, very difficult for them to do business. So I hope I'm wrong, but there's corruption at all levels, it would appear. So basically, you've got this going on, and then there was the announcement that Paxos are no longer going to be basically minting new BUSD. So if I can find it in here, so the SEC intends to sue stablecoin issuer Paxos, which is behind the Pax dollar, USDP, and Binance USD tokens over the latter stablecoin, and this is because basically it's alleging that BUSD is an can't get my words out today, an unregistered security, according to the reports anyway. So I'm scratching my head right now. How is a stablecoin a security? Is beyond me. And what's convenient about all of this is they're not willing to say any more information because it's an open investigation. So BUSD is not a stablecoin managed and controlled by Binance, although it's got Binance branding. It's actually issued and controlled by Paxos, a New York regulated trust company that also enjoys the provision character from the Office of Comptroller of the Currency, a federal bank regulator. So, this has always been a go-to stablecoin, in my opinion, because it's so heavily regulated out of New York. But following the news, Paxos said that it would halt the minting of new BUSD. So basically, what does this mean? It means that there's going to be no more coming into circulation. It's still going to be managed, still going to be redeemable. There's no need to panic in my eyes. The biggest concerns that I have is going to be the pairings. You're going to start to see those disappear as people come out of BUSD, obviously redeeming that for another coin or whatever. Those are going to obviously be redeemed, and then the market cap is going to get smaller and smaller and smaller until it's non-existent anymore. So that's kind of something to be aware of. But what I would say is it's not something that I see depegging massively, and like what we had with Luna and all that sort of garbage. It's a stable coin pegged 1-to-1 by a really regulated entity. So I'm not too concerned about all that sort of stuff. This just, to me, just feels like an agenda, right? It's classed as a security, but then the other product that Paxos do, their own stable coin, USDP, that's fine. I'm scratching my head here. Explain to me why those two exactly the same products are different, apart from one's got the name Binance associated with it. I just can't see what the real difference is. But I'm sure we'll find out, and hopefully it's just not more corruption from within the SEC. And I say more because my perception of the matter is it's heavily corrupt and has failed on 2 of its 3 mission statements, maybe even 3 out of 3, and they're hitting a home run when it comes to failures. But yeah, look, rather interesting. I do have some other concerns. Like my other concerns are that people move out of BUSD, a regulated stable coin, backed one-to-one by the US dollar, into something else that perhaps isn't as heavily regulated, and then they go after the other stable coins. That's a risk for me. And then there's that other risk of maybe going into fiat and, losing your money that way. Because when I say lose your money that way, are you going to be able to get it back into crypto? Because all the banks are making it very difficult to, onboard into cryptocurrency, particularly in the UK. I can't talk about other parts of the world. But like, the other thing that really scares me and it is a concern is, are they going to limit how much money you can have in CBDC when they introduce that? Like in the UK, is there going to be a cap of, say, 20 or 50K, for example, and anybody with more than that amount of money in their bank account loses it? Like, it sounds extreme, but it isn't unrealistic, and it isn't something that hasn't happened in the past. So just be aware of all of this stuff. These are real warranted concerns. So I don't really know where to move and what to do, because these regulators that claim that they've got your best interests and they want to protect you, the investor, are just full of BS. They don't want to protect you. They want to extract that money from you and keep you poor. That's from all different levels. The government wants to keep you that way. The wealthy want to keep you that way. The banks want to keep you that way. The regulators want to keep you that way. That is my perception. Let me know your thoughts and your opinions in the comments below. It sounds really extreme, but these are my honest opinions, and I'm being really open about how I see the lay of the land. Proposed EU Parliament rule could have banks apply 1,250% risk weight to crypto exposure. The proposed rule change putting crypto at one of the highest risk ratings at financial institutions could go into effect until December 2024. Interesting. I'll leave this one in the Discord for people to read through at their leisure. Are the remaining crypto giants staring down the barrel of a US government gun? Is the the opening headline here. Insiders, experts, suggest that the reckoning with the government is inevitable for big exchanges, and this week's action against Kraken could just be the beginning. I think it could very well be the beginning. I'm really interested to see where we land with this, but I personally think that this could be the reckoning for the US. I think that the US are ballsing all of this up. I think that many companies are going to leave the US. Lots of people are going to leave the US, and they're going to go to more crypto-friendly places around the world. So, I do think that the US are just going to end up, losing the world reserve currency and, failing. And it's going to be very, very miserable. Let me know your thoughts and opinions. It's just how I feel about the stuff that's going on over there. Crypto lender Nexo to stop EIP for US clients on April 1st. So last month, Nexo paid a $22.5 million fine to the SEC for failing to register the office. Failed to register the offer and sell of its earned interest product. So yeah, pretty much the same as what happened with Kraken. So it shouldn't surprise anybody. But this was announced days before Kraken, but the market didn't react to it. So maybe they had to hit a bigger fish. Brazil's largest public bank enables tax payments to be made with crypto. I mean, I had to sort of bring up something rather bullish there. And, this is something that I think we'll see around the world as well. And then there was only one crypto ad at the Super Bowl this year, but the crypto is all about marketing. So how could it stay away for long? And this was basically something that I had highlighted to our members on Patreon. And basically all you had to do was scan this QR code to be eligible for an NFT free mint. And if you had participated in that, you would have had an NFT worth over $500. So, many of our members and team, in fact, managed to get hold of one. So look, jump into our Patreon, our membership, if you're interested in, having these exciting opportunities to get involved in airdrops. And we've got so much going on, two weekly AMAs, over 300 altcoin write-up reviews, and much more. Trading on, trading ideas and TA on request. Loads going on in the Patreon membership section, so do check that out. I hope you enjoyed today's video. If you did, mash up that like button, subscribe if you haven't subscribed already, tapping that bell, selecting all the notifications so you never miss a video, and I will catch you in the next one. Take care.